Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, I reported earlier about the rumours that Reeves was on her way out, that she was going to be the fall guy, have to fall on her sword, take the blame, do the walk of shame. Well, it seems from what's been said that this is actually slightly more likely than at first thought. What was rumour is now very, very strong rumour. She's tried to channel Gordon Brown, tried to be an Iron Chancellor, and she's more a tinfoil banker. The damage has been done. Britain needs capital investment, not capital flight, and all she's done is made the money disappear. And now, even the Bank of England has come out against her. Even they are no longer listening to her bag of bollocks. It's that bad. Andrew Bailey, who is the governor of the Bank of England, has actually taken what can only be described as almost a unique step of calling her out in public over her policies. This is how far she's fallen. This is how bad she's seen, even within the administration, even within the entire establishment. But he's had enough of her. When the governor of the Bank of England's had enough with the chancellor, you know times are hard. I think the last time anything like this happened, mid-70s, I'm going to go. Dennis Healey. I certainly can't think of one since. And if you're comparing Rachel Reeves with Dennis Healey, then my God, times are tough. For younger viewers, Dennis Healey was a comedic figure with very bushy eyebrows who fucked our economy. But it's laughable that she's now being compared with Healey. But a cautious man like Bailey, and he is generally a very cautious, small C conservative man, he's run out of patience. He's had enough. He's lost it. He doesn't. He's not the sort, I think, that would go looking for fights, but I think he's having one. She gave her spring statement back in March, well remembered, and she said that we have restored the stability of our public finances. That's what she said. And credited herself with the cuts to the Bank of England interest rates. She's got nothing to do with them. It's independent. That's the whole bloody point. But she said the economy is beginning to turn a corner. Well, I'll give her her due. She was right. It turned a corner all right. It went like that and it went like that. She said we're having a decade of national renewal. No, we're not. We're having a decade of misery, poverty, destruction, the end of Britain. It's over. Britain's over. Game over. You expect to see it in the sky, big letters. Game over, you know. And all the while, growth, there isn't any. Taxes are at record highs. We haven't been taxed this highly since World War II. Jobs are disappearing. Unemployment rising. Pay rises are a thing of the past. And even our own MPs now are starting to block any attempt to rein in spending. And Andrew Bailey has said enough's enough. He's basically claiming that what she's doing is counterproductive to the smooth running of an economy. He's warning that growth under Labour is impossible with the current policies. That the labour market, he says, is softening, that the pound is facing a massive run risk. He says the pound could collapse simply because no one's got faith in it anymore. This is the Bank of England. It's meant to be building the pound up, meant to be strengthening it. But he says he can't carry on with the lies. He says foreign investments in freefall. Money's leaving. He says no one's bringing foreign money into Britain to exchange it for the pound. The pound is softening, weakening, disappearing. And with inflation seemingly stuck at 3.5 and slightly rising, he says nothing is going to change. He says we need to reduce taxation. We need to halve the cost of energy. We need to encourage non-doms to return and bring their cash with them. But none of these things are going to happen under this government. This is the Bank of England. I've never heard anything like this before in my life. This country's heading for a fall, and I think Rachel Reeves is months, if not weeks, away from going cap in hand to the IMF because the economy will have collapsed and we've got nothing. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks very much. Bye.